Hey, what's up, guys? Shuckle King here, bringing you my week 4 team builder and battle for Eon World Trophy against Codes of the Sacramento Nido Kings. Before I get into this, make sure you guys like the video and consider giving a subscription. I would definitely appreciate it. So, it's took over a team. I don't remember who was the original Codes. It might have been Kershaka. Not quite sure, but regardless, they didn't play any games, so he is currently 1-0 since taking over the team. So hopefully, I can give him his first loss. I'm currently 3-0, and the only undefeated team left at this point, I guess, outside of him. But if I can get this win and put myself at 4-0, I should pretty much clinch myself a playoff berth with 3 weeks left. Which is kind of crazy with how fast the season's going. Again, every game really matters for sure. But I don't really expect to get a win this matchup. I'm not gonna lie. It says a very strong matchup against me, in my opinion. At least his top 4 mods, I think, that are guaranteed brings like matchup super well against me. It's gonna be tough for me to take down, but I will definitely try, obviously. So first, he has a DRACOZOLT that completely destroys me. Like, I have nothing for that kind of ride-on, and Appleton if he's like choice banded into Bolt Beak, I could take that. Other than that, nothing. Galarian Wheezing, very terrible matchup. Poison plus fire cover to hit my Aegislash. It just hits my team very hard. Don't really have switch-ins into it outside of like Barbaracle. Takes that on a little bit, but then, or Rhydon, but he could have Will-O-Wisp, and then completely neuter those mons. Jirachi could do whatever it wants, and it's going to outspeed almost everything on my team except for Cincino, which does nothing back, and Iselgor, which does a little bit, but not much if he's like a Calm Mindset. Venusaur, very problematic in this matchup. Has Earth Power now to hit the Aegislash. It wouldn't kill, especially if I'm in shield form. Or potential Weather Ball if he's a Sunny Day set. I imagine like a Life Orb set's coming this game. So those top 4, very difficult for me to handle. The rest, the next 6, can handle them very well. Frostmoth, really nice value, and I could see it coming and maybe trying to sleep late game, but if I have Cincino, that's not an issue. And I have Snorlax that could take hits pretty well. Umbreon could heal any status if I want to try to wear down via status and Toxics. Seismitoad for rocks, and it stops Rotom Wash pretty well, but doesn't do a ton outside of that. Torkoal, really just to power up the Venusaur and set up Sunny Days. Alolan Persian as a taunt user against my team, but it kind of seems bad because Aegislash, Clefable, Rotom Wash, they all do decent damage to the Persian, and Meowstic I just don't really see coming. So looking at this matchup, he does have double poisons and Jirachi, so Sigilyph with Heat Wave seems like a pretty decent matchup in this game. DRACOZOLT destroys me. But outside of that, Sigilyph looks very well. So if I could eliminate the DRACOZOLT, Sigilyph I feel like has a decent chance to win. He doesn't have a fighting type, so Snorlax looks very good in this matchup. And yeah, DRACOZOLT's annoying outside of, I guess, Rhydon and Appleton. So I'm going to be bringing Rhydon and Appleton in this game. So first Pokemon I have, as I mentioned before, Sigilyph. Looks really good in this matchup. Basically a max defensive set to take on like Jirachi Iron Heads if like flinching is the way to go. And Heat Wave should be doing decent damage to like a Choice Guard Jirachi set. A little bit of speed creep just in case if he's like a, say, a special offensive Wish set or so. I will be outspeeding that with the tiny bit of speed that I have. So hopefully with the combination of Psychic and Heat Wave, I should be able to hit his team pretty hard. Umbreon can take this okay, but like Knockoff is doing 40% max me when I have leftovers and doing even less when I don't have leftovers. So I should have a decent chance to beat that set 1v1. So I will definitely take that on. Next Pokemon I have is Snorlax. Max defensive can take a Bolt Beak if it's not Life Orb from the DRACOZOLT. If I have a Curse Up, then I do take a +1. Or I do take a Bolt Beak that's Life Orb if I'm at +1. And then I would kill in return with Earthquake, which hits his team fairly hard, except for the Wheezing if he's Levitate, and then I have Heavy Slam to hit that. So Earthquake plus Steel hits his entire team. Umbreon kind of takes okay damage from it, but again, if I Curse Up, he can't foul play me and do a lot of damage in return. So ground plus steel hits his team pretty hard. Rest just recover any status, like a wheezing will-o-wisp. And eventually, if he wants to be like a pain split annoying set, I can just set up the +6 on it. I don't care. Aegis Slash, choice banded. Doesn't have a whole lot of switch-ins. I could 2-hit KO to Seismitoad with close combat. Even if rocks are up, even better chance to 2-hit KO, but I can't even if rocks aren't up. Just shows how strong Adamant Aegis Slash can be. Shadow Claw to hit a lot of things on the team. Umbreon takes doesn't take close combat. Wheezing. Gets hit by Iron Head. Even Shadow Claw should be doing pretty decent damage. Probably not 2-hit KO, but fairly close, like 40-ish%. So this hits everything in the team fairly hard. Maybe not the Torkoal, but I have ways around the Torkoal. Kind of like with this next Pokemon here, Rhydon. Max defensive to take on the DRACOZOLT. I live 2 Life Orb Blow Kicks or Earthquakes. Not after rocks, it's a roll. So I do have to watch out for that, but I'm also not too worried about a special attacking based DRACOZOLT. Could be a thing with Earth Power, but he has a very, very low chance to KO me if he's like a plus attack. I would imagine he's going to be max attack. He could be like max attacks minus special defense nature. If he's that type of set and doesn't have much special attack, I should be taking 2 Earth Powers unless he gets very high rolls. If he has a decent amount of investment, then he could 2-hit KO, and that would be a little bit problematic, but I have another way around the DRACOZOLT, kinda, which was the Appletones I mentioned before. But rocks in this game to wear down the just getting chip on the Venusaur would be very nice. That's the main thing. I guess getting damage on Torkoal is great. Frostmoth if it's not. Heavy duty boots, but I would imagine it would be if it comes. Rest, sleep, talk just to stay healthy as long as possible in this game against the DRACOZOLT. Next Pokemon is Appleton. So Appleton, it would be problematic, obviously, if the DRACOZOLT is not choiced and can go for a Life Orb Dragon Claws. But I do take 1, which is great for me, and then kill in return with Dragon Pulse. I would be doing like 70-ish +%. So if I can get rocks up and a Life Orb hit, then I should be killing with Dragon Pulse, and even especially after a Rocky Helmet hit as well, coming off the DRACOZOLT. Protect. If I have a lead seat up to get a little bit extra recovery and then recover. I don't have the Galarian Wheezing, but I do have lead seat at least to kind of touch that. And Venusaur, Dragon Pulse a little bit. I'm not going to be staying in, and this isn't designed to beat the Venusaur anyway. I have basically the Snorlax to handle the Venusaur pretty well, and I guess my Sigalith. But Sigalith doesn't really want to take 2 Life Orb hits. Aegis Slash can also take any hit, especially in shield form. The last Pokemon I have is a pretty cool offensive Clefable. This will definitely outspeed the Seismitoad. It outspeeds No Speed by 10. I think my Aegis Slash outspeeds No Speed Seismitoad by 4. So if there's a little bit of speed creep, there's a chance that Aegis Slash doesn't outspeed. But I'm pretty confident my Clefable should be outspeeding any Seismitoad. I'll probably lead with this turn 1. Hopefully he leads with the Seismitoad, and I do a crap ton of damage. With Grass Knot, I would kill unless he's No Berry. If he leads with, say, Wheezing to try to get T-Spikes up, then I should be killing with Psychic. Torkoal will be 2-hit KO'd by Psychic. Fire Blast will do a crap ton of damage to Jirachi. I don't think I kill, but I do like 70% plus. And Moonblast would hit like the DRACOZOLT or the Umbreon. So that's my team. Let's get right into the game. All right, here we are about to start the battle against Itz for week 4 of EWT. I'm going to lose to DRACOZOLT, so that's fun. Wheezing Galar is also annoying, Jirachi, and Venusaur. I 100% those 4 to come. Expect those 4 to come. Otherwise, I might be able to manage it, but it's going to be tough. I think I want to lead that deals with Jirachi, kind of DRACOZOLT, and Venusaur. So I think I lead with... in this matchup, I'm going to lead with Aegis Slash, just to put a lot of offensive pressure on him. So let's see what his team is. No Jirachi. Wow. Okay. I would 1000% take that. So DRACOZOLT, Wheezing, Seismitoad, Venusaur, Torkoal, and Meowstic. Okay, I didn't expect Meowstic over like a Jirachi. So it looks like he's really trying to set up with the Venusaur, which is going to be super annoying for me to handle. But I do have Snorlax plus Sigalith that kind of give responses to it. So I don't know if I necessarily have to lead with my Aegislash because he doesn't have Jirachi. I'm most worried about a poison type leading, so I think I could just lead with my Sigalith and Calm Mind, or just go for Psychic. I like putting on that pressure this early on in the battle. No. I'm gonna lead with my Clefable first, so hopefully I can withdraw. Okay. Looks like I'll be able to get everything in time. Yeah, that would be close. So I want to lead with Clefable because I could potentially kill the Seismitoad turn 1 with Grass Knot, and that would be great. Worst thing if he leads with Dracozolt, I'm just going to Rhydon. If he leads Venusaur, I would doubt, because I think he's going to try to win the game with Venusaur. Because Poison is pretty effective against my team, so I want to make sure I keep Snorlax and Sigalith in the back. Let's see, Seismitoads. That's a pretty funny name. So I will be leading with my Clefable and killing with Grass Knot. Let's not overthink it. Grass Knot, Life Orb. Hopefully I kill. No need for me to waste my my timer on this. So he has 94 speed, I have 104 speed, so I even need a decent amount of speed to add speed. My Clefable. And hopefully I really catch him off guard with the modest Life Orb Grass Knot, because this will kill. I think even if he's special defensive, has a very, very good chance to kill. Grass Knot comes off, and I should be killing. Nice. Seismitoad's down. Okay. Great. So turn 1 Seismitoad is out of here. I will definitely take that. My first 2 seconds of timer. Snorlax still looks really nice. Sigalith also looks good here, so size. And Toad is dead. So that means no, yep, here comes a threat Dracozolt. I go right into my, not staying in, and going into, not my Snorlax, my Rhydon. My 100% answer, I could get a Brox. He has Wheezing to defog, but don't really care about that. If he defogs, that means it's a free switch into my Sigalith. So let's see, Rhydon. Dracozolt sets up a sub. That's fine. Let's see if he's leftovers, not leftovers. So, not gonna not overthink it, because he could. He barely doesn't to a KO me, even if he's Life Orb, but let's see, Earthquake. Let's see what that damage is doing. Life Orb, nice, okay. And I break the substitute. So substitute Life Orb. I'm definitely okay with this. So that did 88. It did 88 out of 212. Life Orb. 88. That could be low roll Adamant Life Orb. Dracozolt. I stay in and rest because I want to stay healthy for this Dracozolt. Wheezing may not be able to do anything to me anyway. Goes into Torkoal. I'm fine with this. Solar Beam might be an issue, but I bring in my yeah, I just need this Rhydon for the Dracozolt, so I could stay in, but Solar Beam is definitely an option here. So predict them to go for, and I'm guessing it's Bolt Beak and Dragon Claw, the last 2 moves on the Dracozolt. So I'm gonna go with my Sigalith, and I'll see how much damage he's doing with Torkoal to see if he's offensive or not. Stealth Rock, okay. Meowstick gets Encore. Let me double check. It does not get Encore. Okay. So he could yawn as well, but I'm gonna just Calm Mind. See what his answer is. I imagine he's gonna have the yawn. Psychic is doing like 40%. He goes for yawn. Lava Plume. Okay, nice. That does 60 damage. So a +1, 60 damage. He has a little bit of special attack. So I go for Psychic here. So he's not max HP, max defense or something. Alright, Clear Smog. And do very decent damage to it. So DRACOZOLT coming out is definitely an option. I think I just go for the Psychic and do a lot of damage. Actually, no, I like the prospect of going for Calm Mind. Because at worst, I just bring in my Rhydon here. Does he go into DRACOZOLT? It's really risky. Diva, what's that? Meowstick? Okay, that's interesting. So what could this go for? It could go for Dark Pulse. It has Trick, so that's an option. So, fearing the Trick, I'm going to go out into my Clefable. If he tricks like a Toy Scarf, that would be kind of unfortunate, though being Scarfed Psychic is actually not that bad. Nasty Plot, huh, okay. This doesn't get a fighting move, I guess Psyshock. This shouldn't be killing me at +2. And I could do enough damage with Moonblast at a point where I can revenge kill with my Aegislash. Yeah, it's coming off base 83 special attack, so it shouldn't be doing that much. Let's see. That's some damage. It's Life Orb. Let's see how much Moonblast does. Not that much damage, okay. Well, I'm gonna sack this, obviously. Alright, I will definitely take that hit. But Meowstick killing a Clefable was probably something I didn't expect going into this matchup. Yeah, no chance of going to Aegislash there. I mean, there was a chance I'd go into Snorlax, I suppose, but... Life Orb. What's happening here? Okay, that was a little slow, but... Yep, Aegislash and Shadow Sneak. He could go into Weezing, obviously, but I have a pretty safe play into my Siglith at that point. Shadow Sneak, yep. Not gonna overthink it. Reflect coming out, okay, that's cool. Thing is, he can't go into Venusaur. Not necessarily. He could go into Venusaur, but it shouldn't be that problematic. Let's see, Snorlax. Venusaur could have. I think you still need a Sun Up before the Venusaur can do anything. This Giga Drain's not doing much. And we can't use Weather Ball yet. Earth Power. That's annoying. Earth Power decimates. Alright, Torkoal comes out. Yeah, I go Sigalith here. Even if he doubles in the Venusaur. and just so let's see. This is the Venusaur, I'm guessing. Yep. So modest life orb, level 50 sludge bomb is not killing, and in Sun, Heat Wave does slightly more, but Psychic won't miss. Yeah, so Weather Ball is doing 146 max, and I'm literally at 147. So I will be going for the Psychic, because that'll put it in range of a Shadow Sneak. Growth would be pretty unfortunate, but not really. Yeah, I should be living this literally with 1 HP. Modest is 146 max. Okay, that's 21 damage less, so we got a pretty low roll from Modest. Okay, some nice damage there. Giga Drain could be at play here. It looks like it might, let's see. So I did like 70% Shadow Sneak from Aegis Slash is doing like 20%. Does Sigalith live a Giga Drain? 26 to 30. It does not live a Giga Drain. I could go. I could go Aegis Slash predicting the Giga Drain. Do I need Appleton for anything? Not really. Yeah, no, I don't need Appleton for anything. So I'll predict a Giga Drain here. He'll kill me with a Sludge Bomb, but we could even play around this. Alright, just goes for Weather Ball. Get some Life Orb recoil. I think I lived the set. Oh, I easily lived that hit. Nice. And I could even protect here, but I don't want him recovering too much HP. Go for the Dragon Pulse. It would be annoying if Ear Synthesis here. Okay, goes for Sludge Bomb and kills me off. That's fine. Yep, very close to the point where Aegis Slash will kill. So Appleton, you did your duty. So Meowstic is dead. Torkoal is very low. Venusaur is gonna die here. DRACOZOLT is countered by my Dracozolt is kind of countered by my Rhydon because I lived 3 hits. So you're gonna have to go for a lot of Life Orb recoil plus let's see, okay, Boomer. Let's see how much damage I'm doing here. 2. Wheezing. Oh, that's like 30%. That's a lot of damage. You could be a lot of speed. So I'm gonna go into my Snorlax just in case. That Shadow Sneak did too much damage to me, so potentially fast. Wheezing. Heat Wave. Ooh, nice, I dodge. Yeah, so this is definitely fairly speedy, so I do have to watch out for that. Do I go for a Heavy Slam here? Do I go for Earthquake? I don't know if I like getting the speed drop, so let's go Snorlax. Heavy Slam to Wheezing is doing like 50%. To Torkoal. Heavy Slam plus Earthquake looks like it might kill, so I'm going to go for the Heavy Slam play. Heat Wave coming off. Let's see. 250. Alright, so like 51 damage. I like that damage. So that's Heat Wave. That's weird because, what's it called? You'd be doing more damage. You'd be doing slightly less damage with, you'd be doing slightly less damage with Flamethrower, but you'd also don't have a 10% chance of miss. So unless there's a specific roll he was looking for. It seems like the better play. I don't know if I should have gone for the Heavy Slam here. Might not have been the best play. Cursing might have been an option. I think Cursing was probably the play there. We'll see if he goes into Torkoal, though. Not too worried about Torkoal at this point, just because I should be revenge killing with my Snorlax plus my Aegis Slash. So that's not doing much damage at all. Heavy Slam comes up and it's going to kill the Weezing, so that's great. So Weezing down, Torkoal's pretty low. DRACOZOLT is like at 50%. Oh yeah, Neutralizing Gas probably takes away my Thick Fat. That's pretty cool. And leftovers will be at 186. That won't allow me to live a DRACOZOLT hit. He goes into it. Yeah. He's still pretty healthy. Bolt Beak, yeah, minimum kills actually. Earthquake is an option here. Does Aegis Slash live a hit? Aegis Slash doesn't live a hit, especially because he's Life Orb. Oh yeah, that 100% knocks out my Snorlax then. So I stay in and Earthquake. He might overpredict and go for the Earthquake, predicting my Rhydon to come in, but he does not. Okay. This is gonna kill. Yeah, this DRACOZOLT I knew was gonna be the death of me, but we'll see if I can get kinda get lucky with my Rhydon. I still think I'm in really good position to win, unless if he crits. If he crits, then it's gonna make it a little bit more tough. I'm gonna Sleep Talk, hopefully get an Earthquake off. Solar Beam on the Torkoal would also be pretty annoying. And I know he's not max bulk. He has a little bit of special attack, so there's definitely a chance that he has some speed to outspeed my Rhydon and have Solar Beam. We're not 100% sure yet. It seems fairly defensive, but not totally. Yeah, it's gonna come down to the wire, and I did not like this matchup, so I kinda knew this was definitely a possibility here. Fingers crossed that I should be living 2 hits. So 2 Life Orb hits and hopefully a chance to pull off an Earthquake. That's a little bit of a higher roll, right? Was I not at max HP? Oh, he got rocks up, that's right. Let's see. Earthquake. Nice. Easy. Aw, man. That was super close. Yeah, I have this one. That might have won me the game, actually. If Torkoal comes in here, I just stay in. If the Vileplume comes out, I go into my Sigalith. Because I don't know, I'm recovering a bunch of HP with Giga Drain. Let's see, Sigalith comes out. I'm pretty sure he's modest. Giga Drain should kill. Yeah, it depends if my Aegis Slash kills Torkoal. Oh, I'm Choice Banded, that's right. Okay, so. Let me just double check that Venusaur doesn't kill with Earth Power. Earth Power Venusaur in shield form does 112 max. So I think I just stay in close combat. Sun's not up, right? Yeah. Okay. Earth Power is doing a lot, but shouldn't be knocking me out. Crit would have been unfortunate there. Do I get off my blade? I do. Okay. Close combat. That's my hardest hitting move against Torkoal anyway. So it's hoping and praying that I should be killing. I think I am because I don't think he's max defense. Oh yeah, I kill with close combat here. So should be a 2-0 win in my regards. Very close game. Going for the close combat because it's my hardest hitting move. And I should be winning this game. So yes, okay. Good game, man. 2-0. I definitely had a decent chance to lose that game if actually, did I have how DRACOZOLT would have been at like between 30 and 40%. And Choice Banded Shadow Sneak does like 40 to 50%. So I definitely had a very good chance to win that game. If I didn't sleep talk that Earthquake, but that basically 100% sealed the game at that point for me. And I had Sigilith to also go into for potential switches or Life Orb recoil. So yeah, good game. It's super close. I figured Earth Power is definitely a possibility, but was able to pull that through, and I'm at 4-0, which is probably pretty safe for me to make playoffs. So I'm pretty happy about that. So good game, again. Thanks for taking over this team, and until next time, later, guys.